Henrietta, Rico, and Angelica. That is today's characters in the anime we're going to be talking about. Gunslinger Girl, as requested by Avant-Garde. First off, well, where's my DVD? Oh, there it is, floating. Right. Anyway, Gunslinger Girl is an interesting show in its own way. While I watched it, though I was depressed half the time, to think that such an evil government organization could do this to little children, well, I'm already there. Let's go over the story. An evil, well, not so evil, but I say they're evil, government organization takes small girls aged 12, 13, whatever, that have been involved in an accident, have lost all their immediate family. They take these injured girls and turn them into these cyborg fighting machines, killing assassins with... They just rob them of emotion, and they give each girl a mentor. Well, they don't call them a mentor, they call them something else. More of like a master or some sort of... Anyway, the masters treat these little girls like shit. The little girls, they stay with the government agency. They're not allowed to leave the building without the masters... I'm just calling them masters, I don't know the name. Without the masters, permission. I'm going to have to go and say the main girl would be... I don't know. Well, they go over all of them a lot. The main girl would be... I'm going to have to go and say Henrietta, and she is the little girl on the front of the DVD. That's her, right there. That one, that's her. She's the main character, and she has probably the nicest master. They take these girls out on these assassination missions where they kill people and they do their horrible government work. It shows scenes of the masters, getting these little poor girls with guns that have been robbed of their emotions and turned into cyborg killing machines. They give them this rigorous training. They yell at them when they don't do right. And I mean, it sounds like something that happens in the army, right? If you fuck up, they let you know. But here, come on now, they're little girls. You can't do that. 12-year-old girl, firing a big ass machine gun. Come on. This show bothered me in a way because, I mean, obviously this isn't a realistic subject. The premise of the show doesn't seem realistic, but I know that some countries have had little kids do things like this before, and although they're not robots, and they don't always take out apartment fulls full of 5, guys with machine guns. But in this case, Gunslinger Girl does it all. Animation. It's pretty good, actually. The animation is acceptable in this show. I didn't have a problem. I mean, I even looked at some of the backgrounds and stuff, and I wasn't like, what the hell is that shit? No, none of that, which I got in Grenadier. That was shit. Anyway, the voice acting is done by Funimation, and they do a good job. All the masters, all the government agent guys, they all talk, they all talk like this, like I have something to hide, so I'm just going to talk really monotone. In fact, let me talk like this for a while. You see, all the characters in this show, all the government guys all talk like this. You can barely hear what they're saying, but they talk like this anyway, the whole time. But, however, the girls do have some emotion to them. The lead girl, which I went over earlier, Triella, nice, seems to be one of the nicer cyborgs. She's one of the older ones, and she's like a mother to them. A mother in a world that they think they can be a part of, but secretly they are dying, and it's just a sad situation. If you want to watch this show, go ahead. Give it a watch. I'm not going to recommend it to you, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give it a bad score. You talk about music, the intro is the best intro I've seen in any anime. One of them. And the closing music is good as well, but the intro, it's so good. Wow. I mean, I want the song on my MP3 player, and god damn it, I'm going to get it. If we're going to go over, what else can we go over in this show? I guess the violence and the technique used. I think they overpower the girls a little bit. Like I said, running into an apartment with, 5 guys with machine guns. And the girl, one girl takes them all down. She barely gets hurt, if all. It's fine, but it just doesn't seem too realistic to me, even if they are cyborg killing machines. This show's depressing, because you think about, you feel for the girls, kind of. I mean, it's only a 13-episode series. Should have been 26, in my opinion. I think they could have done more. The wrap-up to the show was very good, in my opinion, but it leaves open possibilities for more. Overall, Gunslinger Girl is a good show. It does drag. It doesn't have as much violence as the cover might imply. Let's look at the cover again. Look at that. all the girls are holding guns. It's kind of like me making an action movie called, like, let's call it Action Movie, and I'm there holding 2 guns with a big explosion behind me. And then you watch the movie and there's like one shootout and you're like, what the hell is this shit? Fuck, this said it was an action movie. This is garbage. That's kind of how it is, only there is a little bit more action, but a lot of it, the show is really draggy. It's like you're driving through the Louisiana bogs, you know, it's just hard to go through it. It just goes through really slow. So if you like slow passing shows with action and emotion, you'll like Gunslinger Girl. But if you think of Gunslinger Girl and you want to see little girls shooting the shit out of people and just blowing stuff up, you'll get a little bit out of this, but probably not your money's worth, and you're going to go to the box office and ask for it back. Overall, Gunslinger Girl is a fine show. Like I said, animation, acting, music. The music does give it a couple points for me. I'm going to have to say a 7.5 out of 10. That's pretty much what I have to say about that.